Well, with all the stories running on social media that Xhaka is really going to be leaving a team known as Arsenal, Arteta's gone ahead to break silence onto what he thinks his stand on Granit Xhaka is at Arsenal. You're going to get amazed about what he has gone ahead to say. Welcome to this channel, Rokani Media Football. Second video of the day. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. David Ornstein has for the very first time really seen his information backfire, having told us that Zinchenko is ruled out until the end of the season. Zinchenko has been part of the Arsenal team that has gone ahead to train today, and he might even make it to the squad of Arsenal, though a late fitness test has to be taken by the manager and the future team of Arsenal to see whether it's going to come in through. And lastly, Arsenal is playing Brighton tomorrow. United just gonna ahead to win their beautiful game of football, and Arteta's gonna ahead to warn his players about the opponent they're going to face tomorrow. Now, let's start off with some of the stories that led Mikel Arteta to coming through and obviously speak out. One coming from 90 Football. With Arsenal keen to bring in at least one new midfielder, Granit Xhaka will consider leaving this summer and is not short of suitors, with Borussia Mönchengladbach keen on reunion, Bayern Leverkusen admirers, and Borussia Dortmund monitoring his situation. That is 90 minutes more. Then this coming in from Kika. Granit Xhaka's wife, whom he met during his time at Gladbach, has been wishing for a return to Rhineland for a long time. This could lead Xhaka to return to Bundesliga this summer. Arsenal could let the player leave for around 15 million euros. Now, those are the stories that have been really loitering around about Granit Xhaka, and we came out and really brought you these stories. But Mikel Arteta has gone ahead and really issued his statement as far as such rumors are really concerned. And he said, "I'm not going to be replying to certain stories, but I'm extremely happy with Granit Xhaka. I think he's having an incredible season, probably the best he's having at the club. We are really happy to have him." Obviously, he's ready to have him, and when you look at the way he's really doing his stuff and doing lots of his magic at Arsenal this season, he's been really exceptional. We look at the assists, the goals, and that was going to have to act as a lead at Arsenal. I think everyone is really so much in the know of this team of Arsenal. So to me, it comes down into my memory that it's not Arsenal wanting to sell the player. That's it. Arsenal still want to have the player, but the player is scared of the coming young talent. Caicedo, Declan Rice, he can't compete. That's it. And with stiff competition at the club of Arsenal, obviously, he won't get enough playing time. And I think he wouldn't like to leave Arsenal when he's not a hot cake. And I think he wants to make a decision to leave Arsenal when he's still a hot cake. I think that's the main reason as to why he really wants to leave this club of Arsenal in the summer, because he knows that he has 1 year left on his contract. He's 32 years of age, and he's 32. So he knows that with the performances that's going to have to put up this season at Arsenal, he doesn't see himself not getting a club. You've seen Borussia Dortmund. To me, if he can go to Borussia Dortmund and play there, I think he can even play there for some other 3 years at top level, playing the Champions League and so on and so forth. So I think it's not all about Arsenal. That's why Mikel Arteta has told you that he's having his best season at Arsenal, and for us, we want him at Arsenal. That's what Arteta's going to hate to say. So Arsenal still wants the player, but I think the player just finds himself in a position of really wanting to go. And there is the pressure of the wife. I saw that pressure make Edwin van der Sar retire. You know? His wife always told her, "Please, I want us to return to Netherlands." Then, I think in 2009, 2008, when he won the Champions League, he had promised his wife that he's going to retire, and Ferguson convinced him. He said, all right, get me more 2 years. After getting 2 years, Ferguson convinced him to stand. The wife told him, please, you are not going to change your word again. You told me you are really giving me 2 years, and I've given you 2 years. Let's go back to Netherlands. And he retired, but would have gone ahead to give Sir Alex Ferguson 1 more year. That's it. So, to me, it all boils into one thing, that you cannot force a horse to take water when you really take it to the well. That is Granit Xhaka. Arsenal wants Granit Xhaka, but the wife is there telling him, you are no, let's go back to Germany. And you never know, they might have had already their plans, and Xhaka would have told him that, let's be here for some years, such and such time, we'll go back to Germany. I think that's why these stories are really out. And there is another minority thought about me, and I think people are really thinking about, it might be the agent of Xhaka putting out these stories to see what Arsenal is thinking about Granit Xhaka. He might be forcing Arsenal to get him another contract. That's it. That's it, because he's going to be left with 1 year on his contract by 30th June this year. So I think it's another gimmick being put out, or a tactic being put out by the agent to see what Arsenal has or thinks about the player known as Granit Xhaka. Now, I think, is it 2 days back, I brought you a story that David Ornstein had confirmed to us that Xhaka's season had come to an end like that of William Saliba. And it's really not true this time round, because this man has been seen into the training ground of Arsenal today as they prepared for Brighton. And Aaron Taylor Sport has confirmed to us that Alexander Zinchenko is set to miss Arsenal's match with Brighton despite returning to training at London Colney today. Express Sport understands that while Zinchenko is set to undergo the late fitness test, he is not expected to be part of the matchday squad. So, however much, he's not going to be part of the matchday squad, but he has been seen into training this week. He has trained after them beating Newcastle. He had a calf injury, but he has been seen training today, and that is the lad. Jorginho, Jesus, Zinchenko. And I've seen lots of trolls coming in through. On Twitter for David Ornstein, asking him, David Ornstein, why did you really come out and really lie about us, about our very own, known as Zinchenko? And it's really trending all over social media. And I think for me, it's something that I'm not going to go ahead and really blame him. Do you know why? They are being fed in by reliable sources, and I don't see a reason as to why people are really so serious onto attacking this man known as David Ornstein, because he's doing his job and is being fed in by the usual people that are going ahead to give him news that have always come out here and obviously delivered to you, and it's always right. Not so? So let's wait and see how that is going to go on. But obviously, this time around, he has been caught offside. That's it. He has been caught offside, and his thought has gone ahead to bounce. And I was so much surprised when Arteta really said that he was going to train yesterday and today. So I think David Ornstein's sources were really off. Now, Arsenal is playing Brighton on Sunday. That is it. And Arteta had a warning issue to his players. They are really complete side. The way they are playing under Roberto De Zerbi, stuff is remarkable. It's just a joy to watch them play. He's brought a different idea to the league, and that's a different challenge for managers as well. This is what you want. We want to be the best. We want to be the best league in the world, and we need the best managers and the best players. what he's done with the team after all the foundations that Graham Potter left at the club is incredible. It's going to be a very tough match. That is Mikel Arteta for you. And he has gone ahead and really told his players what De Zerbi is all about and what they should expect from this man. He's a very good manager, and he has gone ahead to do lots of things for the team of Brighton, and the way they play is really important. But they come into Arsenal when Arsenal have gone ahead to really win their previous 2 games, and they've kept a clean sheet against Newcastle, and Brighton have just gone ahead to beat Manchester United, and then they lost 5-1 to Everton. Very humiliating defeat, and now they are playing away. So we're waiting to see how Brighton is going to go ahead and really attack this beautiful game of football. So guys, your thoughts on Arteta breaking silence on Granit Xhaka's future at Arsenal are welcome in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about it? Do you want him to be sold or not? Then Arteta issues warning to his players about the Brighton manager De Zerbi. And lastly, come up and really reveal to me your thoughts onto the following story that has really gone ahead to send all of us in a shock of Zinchenko making his shocking return in training, and David Ornstein is being slated on social media. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I sign out for now. See you later. Bye-bye.